All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechahudash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to all Akim out there pushing his truth, and all truth and sincerity diligently throughout the four corners, all right? I'm the brother Shamar Moth from Great Millstone, Miami, coming to you, Akim, with another quick lesson, and Lord's will this lesson be quick, edifying, and straight to the point. Okay, the title of this lesson is going to be The Dragon and His Angels Will Not Prevail. All right, the dragon and his angels will not prevail. Okay, because as we know, in this day and age, Esau has created an extension of his already vast military. All right, I believe it's the 6th branch. All right, which is called the Space Force, man. All right, and his goal and objective with this Space Force, when you read their objective headline on their website, all right, they make it seem like it's, innocent. All right, it's about space exploration and technology advancements. Okay, but in all actuality, the Space Force is a military branch that was added, all right, to eventually war against Yahweh Shai and the angels and the holy angels when Yahweh Shai makes his second appearing. All right, because Esau's whole goal and agenda, all right, is not only to set up his NWO, but also to lock his attempt, his attempt is to lock out Yahweh Shai out of his earth, man. All right, which will not succeed. All right, you self-proclaimed white man, you will not succeed in your plans. I don't know if anybody ever told you that. All right, but I'm here to tell you that today, man. All right, which we know that these devils know. All right, that they're not gonna win, but their pride has deceived them, as the book of Obadiah has beautifully put. All right, and this morning I was watching Elder Yashawamba lesson, and he was going into how these devils are gonna after 50 years they plan on going back to the moon and sending Jacob there. And as he was speaking on that, Spirit made me Google Space Force and news, and I stumbled upon this article, which I'm gonna read the headline, and I'm gonna read a few parts of this article and bring out some precepts to close out. All right, to prove and show that these devils are in fact preparing for war with Yahweh Shai and the angels, man. All right, this is from a website, flyingmag.com. All right, it says U.S. Space Force secret robot space plane could be headed to deep orbit. All right, this article came out January the 2nd, which today is the 5th, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so like 3 days ago. All right. It says there's a mystery unfolding on the outskirts of Earth's atmosphere. All right. There's a mystery going on out there, as says this article. Okay, which we know what that mystery is, man. Okay, 2023, just a few days ago, I should say, last year, there was a huge talks, man, a lot of upticks in chariot sightings. The Pentagon had no choice but to disclose and to declassify all the chariot sightings that had been reported in over countless of years that they've been hiding from the masses. Okay, they had no choice but to reveal that, hey, the chariots are real. All right, they're called UAPs, and we don't know what's going on. It got to the point that these devils were trying to send nudes up to the chariots, all type of weird shit. Okay, and then when Trump was in office, He started what? This branch of the military called the Space Force, man. All right, and again, I mentioned it, and I'll mention it again. The Space Force, all right, that they've created is to fight against the Lord, man. Okay, because as we see, all right, the space plane was built by Boeing. All right, I'm gonna read this. It says almost nothing is known about the Boeing-built spacecraft's specific purpose, payload, or final destination. But we do know that the most recent launch had more juice than any other, perhaps enough to send X-37B into deep orbit, or even to the neighborhood of the moon. Oh man, I read this earlier. I didn't even peep. These niggas went to the moon already, but this space plane is gonna do something so incredible, like even going to the neighborhood of the moon. Why is that such an achievement if you niggas already made it to the moon? I digress. But let's jump down, man. All right here it says what the technological advancements we're driving on X-37B will benefit the broader space community, especially as we see increased interest in space sustainability, said Michelle Parker, Vice President of Space Mission Systems for Boeing Defense, Space and Security. Why is there a need for defense and security in space, man? Why is there a need for that? It's because Yahweh Shai and the angels are going to enter into this realm from the heavens, man, and go to war with Esau, Edom, all right, and all the heathens. Okay, it's going to be a time of the heathens for them to get judged and put down, and for righteousness to be established on the face of the earth. There will be a war in the heavens, man. Okay, I believe it was Reagan, I forget what year, who had mentioned, all right, I believe it was during the UN speaking, all right, if there was a unknown threat from outer space that was to enter into this realm, would we not, and this is quotes, to the best of my ability, I should say, would we not put aside all our differences and fight against the unknown threat? All right, and he was hinting at the fact that he knew that eventually, all right, in the midst of the chaos of war on earth amongst these nations, that there was going to be an outside entity that would enter into this realm, all right? And he was hinting at that the whole world should stop their quarrels and their differences, stop whatever war that they're fighting at the moment, and pull all their resources together to fight against this outside entity, which the outside entity is Yahweh Shai and the angels, man. All right, since back then, they was putting that in the air because they knew that day would soon arrive. And again, Trump, seeing all these chariots, was like, fuck, we got to start preparing our defense now, man, because there's more of them than ever, and they're closer, they're bigger, all right? And we're not the ones looking out into these satellite images to see, these telescopes to see the formation of the chariots, but I'm pretty sure, and I speak as a man on this part, I'm pretty sure that the chariots that these government officials are seeing, all right, the reason why they're being stricken with fear is because they probably see the chariots in battle positions, man, in war formation. All right, remember, these are generals, these are commanders, these are people who've seen war, who know what war formations look like. They've probably seen these things, and it's striking fear into their hearts, knowing that, oh my gosh, these UFOs, quote unquote, these UAPs, the chariots, are positioning themselves for war. We have to set up our defense now. All right. and now look what we've come to. Now they're trying to establish space planes to go deeper into orbit. All right, basically trying to meet the fight out there instead of it having to come over here. But little do they know the war is coming over here regardless, man. All right, because y'all niggas ain't gonna be able to get out of space to go fight the Lord in the heavens like that, man. Y'all gonna fight. Y'all gonna fight under these heavens, so to say, man. Okay. All right, let's jump down. There was something else I have seen that I wanted to bring out in this article. Okay, see if I can find it. If I can't find this article, I'll put it in the put the article in the description. It was something about and where is it? All right, this is the part that I wanted to bring out. Okay. Speculation on X-37B's purpose ranges from new spying and reconnaissance capability to weapons delivery system. What are you trying to take weapons to outer space for? Huh? What's there out of space? Deep orbit, mind you, this not just regular orbit. That because they already have weapons in regular orbit. The satellites, the DEW system, all right, the direct energy weapon system that are from satellites that they can shoot lasers down from. All right, which for those who've played Grand Theft Auto, all right, online, all right, they even show you that shit in the game, man. They have observatory where you could go into the game and use a direct energy weapon, all right, to blast your ops. Okay. But what do you need weapons in deep outer space for? All right, what is the purpose? Okay, it's to fight against the Lord. All right, it says the letter of which the Pentagon has denied, which they're gonna always deny because if they confirm it, it's gonna lead to the public asking questions. Why are we sending weapons to deep outer space? Which even with the denial, the masses should be concerned, but hey, it is what it is. The Lord wants to catch these niggas sleep. All right, that's why the scriptures tell us that the Lord will come as a thief in the night. He doesn't want the masses to be prepared for his arrival. He wants the masses to be in deep slumber, and then he's going to just pop up, sound the alarm, and turn on the lights, and wake everybody ass up and put all the wicked to death, man. All right, so that's enough for this article. Again, Lord's will I post this article in the description box so we get some precepts, all right, to prove that there's going to be a war in the heavens. This is Revelation 12:7. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought against his angels. And his angels, okay? And we read in Daniel 12 how the Lord is going to send Michael as a defense, okay, to defend the Israelites, man, during all hell. All right, and that time is soon near. It's not that far off, man. All right, and the dragon, all right, is Esau Edom. All right, so the angels, the holy angels, are going to be at war in heaven with Esau and his messengers, so to say, which will be all those piloting those advanced spacecrafts, advanced planes that they're building in the fucking shadows, man. Okay. All right. It says, verse 8, and prevailed not. Who prevailed not? The dragon and his angels, man. Esau, Edom, and his cohorts. They're not going to prevail against that war that's going to be fought in the heavens, man. Okay. Neither was their place found anymore in heaven. All right, because they'll be through. Sagafet. All right, they're going to be through. They're going to be annihilated, eviscerated, man. All right, destroyed. All right, the scene that we're going to see real soon in the heavens is not going to be in the form of Independence Day, where chariots are being shot down. All right, Battle of LA. If brothers have not seen it, I recommend you seeing that movie. All right, there's not gonna be a scene like that where after a while they figure out, all right, this is the core that we have to destroy to take down the mothership and shit like that. Ain't gonna be none of that shit. All right, it's gonna be Esau and his cohorts trying to fight against Yahushua and the angels, all right, and getting put down, okay, getting completely deleted, okay, from existence, because those chariots are going to just zap instant transmission Esau and his cohorts straight back to the spirit world. That nigga's gonna be through. All right. And a lot of the Jakes are going to be in those planes, man, because a lot of Jakes have signed up for the military, Air Force, Space Force in hopes of getting Hellcats and in hopes of getting 40 to 50K bonuses and shit like that. All right, so little do y'all niggas know these devils are going to put y'all niggas on the front line to fight against Yahushua and the angels, man. Y'all going to get put to death. Okay, verse 8 again, it says, it prevailed not, neither was their place found anymore in heaven. Okay, and the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceived the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. All right, because Yahushua again is going to come and put them niggas to death, man. All right. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of his anointed. All right. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night, man. All right. All right. So, hey, man, it's going to go down. Okay. All right. It's going to go down. Verse 11, it says, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto death, speaking of the elect. Okay, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And that's why these military institutions, all right, are upticking their advancements in technology development, man, to prepare themselves for that war, man, because they know they don't have enough time on the clock anymore. Okay, time is running out for these devils in their kingdom, so they're pressing, all right, for all their agendas to try to be fulfilled and completed, in hopes that if they could get their shit completed before Yahushua makes his appearance, all right, then they could be able to lock him out. Little do they know that the Lord has them in a trick bag. Okay, verse 13, it says, and when the dragon saw that he was cast out unto the earth, he persecuted the woman which brought forth the man child. All right, that's it on that part. Let me get another precept. It's the book of Revelation 19 and verse 11. It says, and I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, white representing pure, a horse representing power. All right, so John seen the heavens open, the heavens crack, and he seen what? A pure power in heaven. All right. Remember, Yahushua said what? That he's going to come with power, all right, and great glory. All right, remember that, okay? And he that sat upon him was called faithful and true, and in righteousness he doth judge and make war. And who is called faithful and true? Yahweh Shai. So John seen Yahweh Shai open the heavens, all right, with pure power, man, all right, in his righteousness, all right, to make war and to judge, okay? His eyes were as flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns, all right, and he had a name written that no man knew but he himself. When you read Revelation, the first chapter, when it gives the description of Yahweh Shai, it says that his eyes were red. All right, same as here. So that's how we know that that's Yahweh Shai, okay? And he had many crowns because he's going to come down and he's going to come and take down many kingdoms, man. Esau's reign is going to go down. Moab's reign is going to go down. Ammon's reign is going to go down in one single swift swoop. The Lord is going to take down all the heathens, man. All right. Verse 13, and he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood, and his name is called the Word of God. Boom, there it is. Just that right there. All right, we know that that's Yahweh Shai. Okay. All right. Verse 14, it says, and the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses, clothed in fine linen, white and clean. Speaking of the angels. And out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, that with it he should smite the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, and he treadeth the winepress of the fierceness and the wrath of the Almighty. And he hath on his vesture and on his thigh a name written, King of Kings and Lord of Lords. All right. So yeah, man. So hey, that's another precept to prove that the Lord is going to war. Him and his angels are going to have war in the heavens, man, shooting out laser beams out of the chariots. That's where verse 15 says, out of his mouth with a sharp sword. All right, let's get one more and I'll close out. This is 2 Ezra 13:1. And it came to pass, after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea, that it moved all the waves thereof. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. Who's that man? Yahweh Shai. He waxed strong with the thousands of heavens being the angels. All right, we read the scriptures. The scriptures tell us that what the angels of the Lord are 10,000, even thousands. All right, and they're with the Lord even as in Sinai. Roughly paraphrase, man. Okay, so the angels are going to be here with the Lord, wrecking shop. We just read that we seen the angels riding on white horses, clean and linen, clothed in linen. All right. It says, and I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him. All right, because that's going to be a great sight, man. A lot of people are not going to be are going to be dumbfounded. This is going to be something that they've never seen before, never seen before. The only time they've ever seen anything to like is on movies, all right, and on video games, and that's about to come to their front door. Okay, and whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burnt that heard his voice, like as the earth felleth when it filleth the fire. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea. and that multitude of men out of number, all right, is speaking of Esau and his cohorts, man. All right, they're gonna band together, all right, Space Force and all, to fight against the Lord. But I beheld, and lo, he had graven himself a great mountain and flew upon it. That great mountain is the fathership, all right, and that he that had graven it is Yahweh Shai. But I would have seen the region or place whereout the hill was graven, and I could not, because that's how big the chariot was. Okay. Verse 8. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and yet there's fight, because seeing such power as such that Yahushua is going to come with. All right, only a fool would have enough courage to fight against that. All right, but you see, they're going to be afraid. They're going to want to back out, but the Heavenly Father is going to put a spirit on them to fight regardless. All right, and like I always like to say, these niggas going to durst fight and durst get their ass beat. All right, and durst get their ass eviscerated. Okay, and lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war. All right, but only I saw that he sent out of his mouth, as it had been, a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests. And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burned them up every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived, only dust and the smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid. Boom. All right, the dragon and his angels shall not prevail, man. So with that, shalom.